Around the Table on Harrison's original KHOZ.
Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. I'm Dan Reynolds, and that scream you heard in the background was Ann Lemley. Wow, Ann, you got some pipes over there.
I got some pipes, dude. Well, I didn't expect him to turn on the microphone right at that moment.
Oh, welcome to a what is this? This is our mid of the week. It's our
Hump Day.
Hump Day.
It's also April Fool's Day.
It is April Fool's. You gonna do some practical jokes over there?
I don't know. You know, my husband, this is his
birthday.
birthday.
Did he do one?
This is his birthday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it's usually more of a birthday day type concentration than April Fool's. I haven't really thought about that. You know, I thought you might have played an April Fool's on me when I couldn't find my paperwork.
That was all on you.
And that was all. Yeah, I played an April Fool's on myself, I guess. I don't know.
You go.
I couldn't find it. So.
Well. Hey.
Par for the course.
I wonder how many practical jokes are going to be played today.
I don't know.
I'm sure it's going to be in the workplace. Somebody's going to come in and say, you know, I've just got, I just heard from HR that they're going to let you go at least for 2 weeks because of your performance.
Okay.
I'm giving people ideas.
Yeah, what a rude idea to give them.
Yeah.
How horrible.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever played practical jokes? I mean,
I have, but I don't remember. You know, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute.
Oh, it's usually just, you know, you tell somebody something and make them flip out, and then they say, "Oh, April Fools."
Well, I have that happen to me about every day.
Yeah. Well, everybody's wearing pink today.
Well,
What's the deal?
You're not.
I'm not wearing pink.
I don't know. I just want.
Well, you're wearing
long
pink.
sleeves.
Kelly's wearing pink.
Oh,
I think the Hillary's wearing some pink.
Is she?
I
look brown to me.
I don't know. Pink is not a guy color.
She told you it was pink, and that was her practical joke.
Okay.
And you accepted it.
All right. Okay. I'll accept that.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen the new ship?
Well, I did. I looked at it last night, actually.
Did you really? Look at this thing. This thing is just the weirdest.
It doesn't glow like.
This thing is so big. We're talking about a cruise ship, and it's I forgot the name of it already.
Something of the seas.
Something of the sea. Albatross is what it looks like, but it's a huge ship, and it looks like it's going to topple over. But it's brand new from the
hero of the seas.
Hero of the seas. It's a hero-looking thing.
Yeah.
And there's an image of it there, and I'm sorry if people on the radio can't see it, but this thing looks like something looks like a candy bar. Like a piece of hard candy.
Remember that game, Candyland?
Yeah. And
it's a Royal Caribbean ship.
And it's got swimming pools and
bunch of them.
All kind of game activities and things like that. Let me get this one up
there is so much to do on a cruise ship if you have, if that's your knack.
Yeah. Anyway, look at this. Look at this one. I mean, it looks like
water slides.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell what all that is. Maybe that's a splash pad over there at the top of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like I'd say you'd have hours of fun.
Anyway, that was in the news, and I just wanted to bring up some images of what the cruise ships look like.
Okay.
Do you want me to isolate you? There you go.
No, I'm okay.
You're good. All right.
No.
We're just playing it today, folks. I'm sorry if you're listening to the radio. We're just making jokes with each other and making faces and.
That's as good as it's going to get today, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's the way you act when you're back from a vacation and you feel like I didn't get enough.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Did you spend any time on the beach, laying around or?
No, we had a balcony and I could see the little beach area. I mean, they're all man-made beaches.
Oh, really?
A lot of those resort beaches are. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was a nice little area, and it was kind of in where it was located. The water, the current had washed the gross stuff up front. you know,
Yeah.
up to the shore, which is unfortunate because I didn't want to go get in the ocean. I could have. But usually when we get done diving, we're ready for
You're done.
lunch and a nap. And we
Lunch
take
in
it.
it? Yeah, I
Yeah,
I
we
would bet
did.
you. I would bet you do. I wanted to bring up some of the results of the
Oh, yeah.
the election here, and I've got
Excuse me.
some of the totals here. If you haven't seen any of the totals, and these are unofficial because I think some of these totals were calculated at the end of the polling, so there may be some more numbers that come in, but they're not going to be that
Crystal
much.
Grady,
Okay.
she posted like something on one of the threads, and I think hers was probably the official.
Okay. Well, it may be
But-
official now. But State Representative District 5, the winner there was Mike Bishop. And I have numbers here. They may be a little different, but I think that he's been declared the winner. 1,857 votes. Jeff Pratt was behind him at 1,282 votes. And then we didn't cover District 6, which actually is in some of
Yeah.
it's in Boone County.
I think
we
I'm
didn't-
District 6, actually.
It looks like Cody Rogers won that with 469 votes, and Hunter Rivet had 91 votes. And then for the county judge for Boone County, the winner was Tyler Gentry at 2,201 votes, and Bobby Woods came in just behind her at 1,503 votes. So that basically takes care of all that.
You know, except the Boone County judge position is open.
Right.
They're looking, I guess, for people to say, hey, what?
Well, they're going to have a meeting, I think, the next quorum court meeting. They're going to assign somebody.
They need to. I mean,
Yeah.
I wonder if they would just put Tyler
Well, that's
on
what
in
I
there.
thought.
I mean, that seems kind of like the thing to do.
I don't
but
know. I don't know if there's
how
any
that
kind
works.
of pomp and circumstance that needs to be followed or beforehand. But yeah, she is the clear winner for that, and congratulations to all the winners.
I texted them both last night and just said, congrats.
Yeah, I did
you
too.
know?
I did
So,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
All right.
over. So all those
Yeah.
signs will
Thank
start
goodness.
disappearing
Hopefully they'll disappear, or they're going to be stuck on fences and
forever.
in yards and all that.
Right.
So anyway.
Right.
We have a guest that's going to be on the show a little bit later on in the program. Zay Alnasery from the Jeremiah Recovery House will be here, and he'll be talking about the Recovery House. Is this new?
I think that's in Berryville area.
Okay. Well, for the people that
Oh.
we serve over there.
Bill Boswell has piped in and told us that the state law won't allow her to be appointed.
Okay. So,
So
I
that's
didn't
good to
know if
know.
there was
Thank
any
you
kind
for
of
that,
rules
Bill.
or regulations. So I guess that because she was elected, she cannot officially take office until
January
the
or
time
whatever,
is
yeah.
allotted. So they'll appoint an interim county judge.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Bill Boswell.
Yes, thank you, Boz, for being our source of information. If y'all need to know anything, Bill Boswell.
You always got to
Pretty
have
much knows.
you got to have those people in the dark spaces to tell us
Yes.
what to do. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to go to the. You got to have. Politicians have to have lawyers, or otherwise they'll just look like buffoons.
Y'all, there's just, oh, Lord have mercy
Let's
with our
do-
government. Let's just keep going. Let's just move on. How about that?
You want to do some weather?
Okay, let's do weather. A 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly before 3 p.m. today with a high of 83, and that's down a little bit from what I saw. Tonight, a slight chance of showers at 30% with a low of 64. There's wind gusts possible today and probably every day.
Okay.
Thursday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 a.m., then showers 7 to 10. Chance of precipitation is at 80%, and the high is 80. And then Thursday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, and showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm after 1 a.m. Chance of the precip is at 60%, and 62 degrees for your low.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Friday it looks like slight chance of showers before 10 a.m. Then showers and possibly a thunderstorm may come into the air between 10 and 1 p.m. Then showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm after 1. Partly sunny with a high near 82 degrees. 60% chance of showers with an overnight low of 51. And that precipitation increases to 90% Friday night. Saturday, showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm between 1 p.m. Then a chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a high of around 65 with 70% chance of showers. Saturday night, low 39, 20 mile per hour winds. It's going to get a little chilly. Saturday night. Sunday, high 64. Ooh, yeah, probably a day to stay in and
It'll be Easter,
recoup.
so all our little people will be in all their little Easter outfits, and you're going to have to put a coat on.
Sunday night, low 37, high 71 degrees for Monday, and then Tuesday around the same degree with an overnight low of around 40 in the mid to lower 40s.
There you have it.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's do
something.
Let's do one of these. I'll have it up on the screen there. Topic to ponder.
Okay.
Now, I've talked to people.
What? It's on silent. I don't understand how that happens, but okay.
Is that your nursery rhyme tune?
Yes, I was just
Oh my gosh.
thinking about it, and so I went ahead and played that. Okay.
Topic to ponder. Reading was never my forte in school. I had the worst time in the world reading.
Well, there's reasons for that.
Well, yeah, I had Dane Bramage is what happened.
I thought it was because you're a little.
I do.
You have some dyslexia.
Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah.
that's challenging.
And I battle with it today. I think I've overcome a lot of it, but it's the forefront of my mind all the time.
Do you find yourself talking too fast for your brain to be able to process what it needs to say? Because you're trying to switch.
Not
I
often.
would think, or is
No,
it?
I think you do
not a
that,
problem?
don't you?
What?
Talk too fast.
Oh
your
yeah,
brain.
and then I get discombobulated.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe sometimes I do that. Anyway,
Okay.
the topic to ponder question today is: how many times have you reread the same sentence because your mind wandered?
Numerous.
My mind wanders.
Whole pages.
When I read something, I will not look at the first couple words, or I look at the letters are swapped. It's all, yeah. So looking at what's represented here on the screen.
There's a lot going on there.
She sells seashells near the seaside shore, but the seashells she sells
What?
sure seems so sore. Weird.
What?
Anyway, if you have that problem, let us know. Tell us maybe a situation, or just say yes or no.
Well, I don't know.
Have you got some responses there?
I am going to find the graphic, and I will let you know. Okay, we do. My brother says, I cannot get through the first paragraph of a quantum physics textbook no matter how many times I reread it. First of all, Paul, I'm thinking, why are you reading that?
Because there's no way to figure it out, I'm sure.
But okay. I wouldn't be able to do that either. I'd check out real quick. Stroop FX said, I read really fast. Oh, look, pizza. I feel his pain. Kelly said lots of times. I'll read the same paragraph several times.
Yeah,
and
I have to do that.
I feel that too. Leslie King said, all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there it is, folks. Our topic to ponder for April Fool's Day, and it's not an April Fool's joke. It is the real thing. So
The real deal.
It's the real deal. Go to our Facebook page at Around the Table and answer this question for Wednesday. How many times have you reread the same sentence because your mind wandered?
I would also invite you all to go to our Around the Table Facebook page, and just sometimes we repost some things, and we don't repost everything on there because it would just be a constant deal.
Right.
But there's certain highlights that we'll post on there that might be worthy of you checking out,
Okay.
And one of those was that the Easter egg hunt that the Harrison Noon Lions was going to do. I don't know if it was on Saturday, when they had it scheduled for, but it's going to be Friday night.
Oh,
because due to weather anticipation.
Yeah.
And so they'll have photos, I think, with the Easter Bunny at 5:30, and then that's at 6 p.m.
Yeah, nowadays a lot of kids know that there's a lot of things going on, and so they can take advantage of more than just one Easter egg hunt on a different day. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do some history. How about it?
Okay.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
Does it sound familiar?
Yeah.
Okay.
63 years ago, the TV soap opera General Hospital began its run on ABC TV. That was an older version of the theme music. And I watched some soaps for a while there, and then it was just like, this is dumb. And you can go back 2 years later, 2 years later down the road, and nothing's happened.
Well, somebody's had an affair with somebody, and
somebody's pregnant and shouldn't be. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Somebody.
It's not my jam.
Yeah, somebody disappeared and they haven't been back, but they had to write it in the story, but actually that person got another job on a movie and they couldn't, and the people know.
And they're pregnant. Some of them get pregnant, and then they don't want them on. So.
Oh, do they still have soap operas in the morning?
I have no idea.
Do they have so? You don't know.
I don't know.
With today's time.
My life is a soap opera.
Okay. Okay.
Be mine. Honey. You cannot get us to shut up when the music plays.
That was the late, great Marvin Gaye. 42 years ago, singer Marvin Gaye was shot to death by his father in Los Angeles. Marvin Gaye Sr. later pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter and received probation.
What?
Yeah. Among his many hits is this classic version of I Heard It Through the Grapevine.
I don't know that story as to why his dad would shoot him.
Yeah.
But, then get only parole.
I don't know.
Legal system's not fair.
Well, I'm sure there was a mitigating factor.
Oh, I'm sure there was.
Our battle against AIDS has been like an emergency room operation. We've thrown everything we have into it. We've declared AIDS public health enemy number 1.
39 years ago in Philadelphia, President Reagan delivered his first major speech on AIDS.
Okay.
How was that?
It was crazy here at this house. There was a lot of screaming, hollering, and jumping.
This was, let's see.
Number 4.
Yes. This was 23 years ago. American troops entered a hospital in Alnasery, Iraq, and rescued Army Private Jessica Lynch, who had been held prisoner for more than a week. Back home in West Virginia, the next morning, her father, Greg, was overjoyed. They had video of that, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Of the rescuers going in to save her. When was this? But back in 2003. Wow.
Was there a movie to that effect, maybe?
I'm not sure.
I don't know, yeah.
That's a compelling story. It'd be nice to know a little bit more about that.
A little documentary there would be good.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I prayed that God would be forgiving.
Okay, singing sensation Susan Boyle, who took the world by storm, was born this day in 1961. She's 65. She surprised people around the globe when she tried out for Britain's Got Talent. After placing second in the competition, Boyle landed a record deal, and that was her version of I Dreamed a Dream. Yeah. I don't know where she is now. I think she kind of got back out of the limelight.
Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember? She was kind of a plain Jane,
she was
right? Yeah.
And I don't mean this disrespectfully, but homely looking type
Yes,
person
yeah.
is how I would describe
Well, her
her.
voice doesn't match her looks,
No,
I would think.
And then you go and you see her, and you're like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
And
Very
and then
impressive.
they changed her whole
Yeah.
her outward appearance.
That was very phenomenally cool.
Yeah, it was.
Thanks, Stuart Home, for joining us for this hour. Happy to have you with us on what was a really historic day.
She needs some more coffee. News anchor Rachel Maddow was born on this day in 1973. She is 53 today.
Okay.
Lying here with you so close to me. It's hard to fight these feelings when it feels so hard to breathe. I'm caught up in this moment, caught up in your smile.
Country singer Hillary Scott, the lady in Lady A, formerly Lady Antebellum, was born on this day in 1986. She's 40, and that was just a kiss. And I have to say, when they started making people switch their names and all that garbage, they used to be called Lady Antebellum, and I don't know why they made them change it, but
Yeah.
didn't make any sense to me.
Well, it's just like the Dixie Chicks. They took the Dixie out.
Yes.
Come on, it's a word. Get over it.
Get over
Get
it.
over it, please.
Right.
This Buffalo Nasta River
Whoa.
Float Report, powered by
Uh-oh.
Explorer Harrison.
Was that the last one?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was
Okay,
it.
sorry
That was
about
it,
that.
Dan.
I'll fix that later.
Okay.
Okay, we have with us Zay Alnasery, and we'll find out about them. I hope that's
Yeah,
who's here.
we'll find out.
We've got guests that came
Yeah,
in. We'll
we
find
did.
out about that. Hopefully, we'll learn more about the Jeremiah Recovery House. If not, we will punt.
Okay.
Punt. It's what you do when it's fourth down and only inches to go.
Okay.
All right, we're going to take our first break, and when we come back, we'll have more for you from around the table. Stay with us. Welcome back to Around the Table. Last year? I think we had Zay in the studio. She talked about the Jeremiah Recovery House, and they had a poker run going on. Yeah.
It was a poker run, our biggest fundraiser of the year, typically.
Yeah. And how'd that turn out?
Huge success. It was
Good.
amazing. We had a huge turnout and people from the community, live musicians. It was really, really good.
Yeah,
Good deal.
Yeah.
Now, Jeremiah Recovery House, you might want to tell our viewers and listeners, what that is in case they don't know. And this is Brandy Plyer. And did he say her name?
Plyler. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You already said his. Never mind all that.
We're here.
Brandy.
Welcome, Brandy.
Yeah, welcome, Brandy. But tell us what Jeremiah Recovery House is and who that serves, and then we can talk about,
Okay. So the Jeremiah Recovery House is a substance abuse treatment center for men and women. As of December of last year, we've actually expanded, and we have a scope of all levels of care, from detox, residential, PHP, intensive outpatient, and sober living. So we have expanded up to how many beds?
54.
We have 54 beds that we can offer to the community.
Wow.
Were you working on that last year, maybe,
Yes.
about the detox part? Because a lot of places do not provide that service.
Correct, yes. So we were actually awarded the opioid settlement dollars in March of last year. And we remodeled, got the facility, did remodeling, and then we started accepting clients as of December 2nd.
Wow, 54 beds.
that's good.
Okay, well, continue. I just wanted to ask you that.
So we've expanded our scope of care, which has been able to bring in so many more people. When the Jeremiah House first opened, it was just a sober living for women, and it housed 6 women.
Wow.
And we've just expanded from there, and it's been a huge positive impact for our county. We've been able to network. Brandy has networked with so many new facilities and organizations, and we're all working together. So it's been an amazing opportunity.
Has that put pressure on staffing?
It has, but we have, because of the AORP settlement dollars, we have been able to expand our staff. So
That's great.
You have to have in-house staff.
Yeah,
For all that
24/7.
24/7.
Yeah.
So I would think that would be a big commitment for. Yeah.
Our staff is almost doubled in size as well. So not only is it helping people in our community, but it's also offering jobs and opportunities for people to have employment.
Are they like recommended to you? I mean, how does that work? The process of, can you just call and say, I need help?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's more of Brandy's. That's her. Yeah. She's amazing at the admissions. She's our admissions coordinator, and she has so many connections, and she can kind of explain how that would work.
Yeah. If somebody's out there right now and they say, I think I need help, or somebody has a relative or a neighbor or something, can they call and get information and you direct them, I would assume?
Absolutely, absolutely. We determine the level of care they needed. They want to do long-term, short-term, insurance, and some people we refer out. That's why all across Arkansas, the facilities, we work really well together, because we want to get everyone placed somewhere.
Right.
In the place that they're going to thrive at the best.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I guess there's other places that may be more suitable for that particular person. Yeah. So you just network together.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, is the Jeremiah House, is it a limited time spent there, or is it open-ended? How does that work?
Residential is typically 28 to 30 days.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then once they complete detox and residential, they have an opportunity to do PHP and IOP, which can be up to 90 days. And then dependent on availability, they could have an option to do what we call phase 2, which is sober living, where they're working, saving up money, budgeting, taking care of, daily life things. If they have fines, fees, legal things, child support, trying to secure housing, transportation, things like that, then that is what they start to really focus on in that second portion.
I would think that would be it would be hard to graduate from a 28 to 30 day program and be thrown back into society possibly with no more tools, than what you've learned in that 30-day period. And I would see where extended might be a big benefit for people.
It is.
That bridges the gap of that, just the revolving door.
Get them back
if we,
society.
That's something that, I just love about our program is that we're going to help you get from A to Z.
Okay.
And just seeing the clients that have come through the last year and a half, restoration with families, getting apartments, getting cars, securing jobs. That's what it's all about.
Do you ever have a client? I'm going to call him a client that needs more help than that? Is there someone else you refer to, or how does that work?
Sometimes when we have like a mental health crisis or something like that, then Brandy is really good about getting them referred to a place where they can go temporarily, get stabilized, and then they can come back based on how that previous treatment.
Right, but your help can only go so far, I would assume.
Right. Well, we do have a doctor on staff and a psychiatric nurse practitioner. So that's been really a great help when we do, because mental health goes with substance abuse.
Sure.
So there's a lot that we are able to treat in-house, but there are some that need that higher level of care. And so we send them out and they come back and we start the process.
One other question, PHP and IOP, what is that?
So PHP is partial hospitalization, so they go to class for 6 hours a day, and then they leave and go to a sober living in Green Forest. Intensive outpatient is IOP, which is similar, but they're only required to do 3 hours a day. And they could even drop down to like 3 days a week if they were working part-time. So it's just technical, the amount of time, how many days a week they have to go, and how many hours they're required per day.
And where is it located?
The facilities are in Berryville, and the sober living is in Green Forest. So the detox and outpatient facility are right across the street from one another. And then our sober living, we have kind of I call it a little compound. We're just all right there together.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this all takes financial help.
Right.
And I know you've had a fundraiser that you talked about last year, but I'm sure you have more on the books for raising money.
So actually next week on November 9th is NWA Gives.
November?
I mean April 9th.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so I just want to make sure we were not.
No, April 9th is NWA Gives, and it is an all online fundraiser. For nonprofits in Arkansas. So all of that is done online. We'll have a lot of posts and things on our website to promote that.
So people can choose which entity they want to put their money toward.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct, yes. And then on April 15th, we are hosting a Resource and Amnesty Day for Carroll County. So say I have an open warrant for a misdemeanor in district court for Carroll County. If I am eligible, I can come, and Eureka, Berryville, and Green Forest courts will all be their district courts, and it can give me an opportunity to have a warrant squashed and get a new court date rather than them having to go to jail and turn themselves in.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yes, a hand up really to people who
Some people need that very much.
Right. And then what other all resources?
We're having a lot of different vendors. We're going to have like North Arc out there to help them if they need a GED or if they want interested in how to enroll in school. Tyson's going to come out. They're recruiting Vortex, DHS. We're just going to Social Security, driver control. That way there's so many resources people don't know that are out there, or they're too intimidated to even know how to begin to get what they need. And also like HUD will be there for housing and just a lot of opportunities to show the community, hey, we want to help. How can we help you? Like with the warrants, it'll prevent them, like, if they get a job, but then they get pulled over if their license been suspended. Then it creates the whole revolving door of,
Right. You're kind of like stay underneath the radar there that way. So is that an on-site facility deal on the 15th?
That'll be at the Berryville Community Center.
Okay.
And it will be from 9 to 4.
Okay.
And actually, anybody that wants to come set up a table, any vendor, give us a call. We'll get you a table, get you set up. More the merrier.
And give us the number.
It's 870-661-2099.
And that even includes churches.
Yes.
I mean, anybody is really welcome to join us. We have quite a few different churches in Carroll County coming. We've reached out to a few facilities here and churches here in Boone County that will be there, Newton County, Madison County. Yeah. So it's not just for Carroll County.
And a lot of times, if they get to that point where they can be, I think, if they can be involved in a church that helps nurture them through this, I think that would be a big benefit to the client.
That's a huge help. We do try to encourage all of our clients to get involved with the community and network, so they have people that they can rely on either through churches or 12-step meetings or other facilities and things like that. With our church at Soul Purpose, we really try to be there for them. And Brandy and I both are graduates of the Jeremiah House, so you can see the change that it makes in people's lives.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it's
Wow.
It's life-changing. Yeah. And if we weren't given those opportunities when we were there, then, you know, I don't think I would be sitting here.
Right.
You know, and we
What's
just want
something
to
you
give
believe
back.
in because it's affected your life. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So you've got how many beds? 50 what now?
54.
54.
Do you have availability now if someone's in need? Or you can help probably network them somewhere else, but I didn't know if you had any.
We have a few. We have a few.
There's probably a process.
There is a process. They would call in. We'd, run their insurance, do a pre-assessment, like I said, to make sure, they're going to be a good fit, because we want them to get the level of care they deserve. Good fit for us, good fit for them, and then the team reviews it, and call them back, set up an intake date.
Okay.
Wow. And the number again is 870-661-2099.
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't forget about the 9th. You can do online giving. Yep. And then the 15th is at the Bearville Community Center.
If somebody wanted to give online, do they go to the Facebook page, or where do they go?
So there is, our website is www.2911recovery.com. And there is a donation portion there.
Okay.
Another huge need that we are always in need of is, we have expanded the housing so much. So like cleaning supplies.
Oh, okay.
Paper goods, toilet paper, paper towels,
sure.
things like that.
The stuff that you're always out of.
Well, and sometimes these ladies and men come in with nothing. They don't even have clothing.
So even clothing is.
So that's also something that, would be a great help.
Are there when they go to this facility, I mean, is there a cafeteria? Is there individual kitchen? How does that work?
Well, at the detox. Detox, they're very, detox and residential. It's very relaxed. It's not a hospital setting. They come in, we do their laundry for them. We fold their laundry. We keep everything clean. We cook for them, or we cater it in. Because that first 21 to 28 days, we want you to rest.
Sure.
Though you will meet with a counselor and have some groups, but it's more importantly, we want you to get that rest, get your bearings about you, and just be loved on. Just get some love and get them ready to go to PHP.
You never really know what you find out what their background is, but when they first, encounter you, you really have no idea what they've been through. Right. So some people just need to be loved on.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
and then once they come to PHP, they'll have, a little bit more responsibility.
Sure.
And there in those settings, they cook their own meals to try to help them learn how to meal plan, budget, how to cook. When I got there, I didn't know how to cook. I didn't know to wake up and make my bed. Things that some people may already know,
right? Yeah.
And it's just part of your daily routine. Then that's us learning how to do those.
And
things.
if they have kids, How does that, like, I mean, to transition, you know, out into the real world where your kids are again? How does...
So after 30 days, you're eligible for a visitor pass, you know, and I'll just use me as an example. She's now 8. I have a daughter. And when it was time for me to be able to have that, she was able to come to the house and visit me, or I would go with my family and spend time with her. So it's just dependent on the situation, but we are very much for restoration and reconciliation, you know, and we'll do whatever we can to help with that. My daughter and my family have been completely restored. Brandy has had restoration with her kids and grandkids. Awesome. So that is a very big part of our program, is to help with that as well.
Yeah.
It takes a community.
Sure.
And, you know, it's just, that's something that's very special about us. You know, after you leave us, you're still in the area. You know, you're still gonna be our family.
Yeah.
You know, and
that's so cool.
It's really neat that we're able to keep on loving these people, and they're able to love on us.
Yeah.
Right.
It's such a joy for me to see someone succeed and the light come on, and you know, it's just amazing. It's an amazing process to watch.
They may succeed and come back like y'all did.
Yeah.
Well, and that they're all given an opportunity to give back. You know, like we have the landscaping, you know, where we've had people come in and are trying to get landscaping jobs and things like that. You know, we want to set them up to have opportunities as well.
Wow.
And, you know, that's what gives us more purpose.
Yeah.
You know, you can only keep by giving away.
Yeah.
And that's a huge motto for us.
This phone number that you have here, will that go directly to you? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And the number again, if you're interested, this is the Jeremiah Recovery House. It's located in Berryville. You also have a facility in Green Forest. 870-661-2099 if you're interested or want to know more information, or if you feel like you could benefit from this, give that call to them again. That number is 870-661-2099. Thank y'all so much for coming in.
Thank you, ladies, for being here. We appreciate it very much.
Yeah,
all right,
absolutely.
and come back again. Give us some updates. Maybe you'll have maybe over 100 facilities next time around. There we go. All right. We're going to take another break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
KHOZ.
And welcome back to Around the Table. Thanks so much for tuning in. We have, just 2 or 3 minutes here we can talk before we have to go to another break.
Yep.
Had a long interview with the Jeremiah Recovery Center. That was really good. If you're having trouble or know somebody is, you might want to give them a call. I'll give you that number one more time, 870-661-2099. It's always nice to have a good community free of those kind of things.
Yeah.
You know, people have
People have problems.
They do have problems.
Yeah.
And it's great that, man, we've got so many things in this area. You can't rely on just one thing. There's so many different things. And these programs overlap.
Right.
Which is really cool because once you have one program and you need to step up to another level, there's another program there.
And they're very good to help help provide information to the other program and such.
Yeah,
so
you
you're
got
not
something
just
there.
hanging there.
Yeah.
Well, I do want to say, what say you about the people who don't believe this?
Oh.
That's what I'm going to say. Okay. It all goes, if all goes as planned, NASA is going to the moon today for the first time in more than half a century. So why aren't we more excited about it? For one thing, been there, done that. The last time we landed on the moon was in 1972, and no one really cared then, is what this article says. This mission is a flyby where the rocket will zing around the moon. It will take the crew of 4, the farthest from the Earth any human has ever traveled. And that's if they get off the pad, because,
Oh, boy.
That's not a very, that's kind of an ominous thing to say.
Yeah, really.
The 2-hour launch window opens at 6:24 p.m. And I say that because I have read people who give their opinion that, we never really went to the moon, that type of thing.
Right.
So that's why I was like, what say you about that? And the people who do not believe you. They don't believe that we went to the moon. I don't know why they would make it up.
Well, I think you can see some of the landing limbs, the landing, I forget what they're called. They call them the limb. It's the thing that's still there.
Oh, okay.
And they've got, you can, if you have a powerful telescope, you can see those sites that are there. So how do they get there?
Do they think somebody just faked all that? Is that why would somebody fake all that?
I don't know.
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
People love a conspiracy.
Yes,
they love. Well, what about the gunman wasn't on the knoll. He was in a sewer drain by the street, and he shot up, and all this stuff. They got to come up with their own idea that makes them feel like they know the answers.
I've been reading a lot about Charlie Kirk and a lot of things that have entered into that don't really add up.
I even heard somebody said the other day that I think Kelly was telling me that she heard something. So when you hear something, you don't know it's exactly true.
Yeah, you don't know.
But they said the bullet that they recovered from him wasn't the bullet from the gun.
Right. So I think that are this conspiracy theorists who mentioned, some of the people that I've followed mentioned that if they focus on something else entirely different than the problem at hand, usually that's a diversion to get away from it, because there's truth in that conspiracy theory.
Right.
I don't know. But
well, what they're worried about, the Charlie Kirk thing, they're worried about all of these hypothetical, things that may happen. The whole thing may be thrown out of court.
Oh, really?
And the guy that they're
Tyler Robinson.
Tyler,
is the guy.
he may just walk free.
Well, and they've said his dad turned him in, which the commentator I was following said that's not true. A lot of what you're hearing in the media is not necessarily, the truth. But anyway, I guess we need to take another break.
We do.
Okay.
We've got more conspiracy theories for you. We've got them lined up, and we'll try to get them all in within the next few minutes. After this break, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Live on Facebook and Hometown TV, Channel 26.1.
Hey, speaking about NASA, it's no coincidence that NASA's going to try to blast off today. I think at our time around 5:30, 5:24, somewhere around there. It's going to be a full moon tonight. Anything that will make the trip even a little bit shorter is what they're looking for. This mission is going to be 10-day mission around the moon. Will take the 4 crew members 250,000 miles from Earth, the farthest ever. And I think they're not going to really go close to the moon. They're going to go a little bit further out when they circle it.
Okay.
To make it more miles is whatever.
Okay.
The rocket is 32 stories tall and will travel at a speed of 17,000 miles per hour.
Wow.
That would be like going from New York to LA in 10 minutes.
Wow. That's faster than that old Concorde was.
Yeah, really.
You know, we talk about AI on here a lot. Well, I have to appreciate, I had typing class in high school.
Yeah.
Like on a typewriter. The actual typewriter.
Those are obsolete, aren't they?
They pretty much are. Well, there's a professor at Cornell University who may have come up with the best hack yet for keeping his students from using AI to write their assignments.
Yeah.
Because they are. He makes them all use typewriters, so they can't use the computer. Not only do they lack a Chat GPT function, but they also don't have spell check.
Oh gosh! Then you got to use liquid paper, the whole thing.
The whole thing. The professor has learned 2 things about this. The professor has learned 2 things from his hack. Most of the students are weaklings and say their pinkies aren't strong enough to push down the keys.
Oh my gosh.
And without autocorrect, their spelling is atrocious, which tells me we're lacking in the earlier years of their education.
Yeah. And I bet you there's no capitals, and there's probably no periods or
they
commas.
They don't even teach writing anymore, do they?
I know. Gosh.
That's a basic function you use.
Our civilization is falling apart.
Well, it just seems like maybe we could back up a little.
I think they've even stopped teaching cursive writing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yikes.
I'm not sure my kids could read my cursive writing. I don't know if they'd ever tell me. But
well, you know what today is, don't you?
Well, it is April Fool's
Day.
I do know that, and it's Richard Limley's birthday. That's all I have
Happy birthday to you. That's all I'm going to give you.
Oh, that's all right. Let's see, what?
Best April Fool's stunts. Every year, and since 1986, someone issues a press release for the annual New York City April Fool's Day Parade, which never really exists. And then in 1996, Taco Bell ran a full-page ad in several major newspapers claiming it had purchased the Liberty Bell and was renaming it the Taco Liberty Bell. That was an April Fool's joke.
International Fun at Work Day.
Oh, we've had plenty of it
Every
this last
day
hour. Yeah.
One. National Walking Day.
Okay.
Researchers in California found that people who walked about 4 miles once a week were 15% less likely to kick the bucket.
Oh, buddy. I've seen buckets I don't want to kick.
Yeah, for real.
National 1 Cent Day. That one's almost obsolete these days. The 1 penny is becoming obsolete.
Yep.
All right. We've got to go. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.